Ladies and gentlemen, it's another beautiful day. Anyway, welcome to today's lesson. Today we are working on other issues. So we are working on tables. Yeah, today as you can see we have been working on this web folder. We've got the index, which is the site, spooky. Anyway, don't mind. Anyway, now allow me to go to the text editor. We are going to do my tables, right? We already know this site. Anyway, let me open it in the browser so that you guys can know also. Here is what we've been working on. So today we want to add a little more things like a table, right? So I just come here in long words. There are like more content to what we've been working on, or I can just delete this also. Anyway, let me add more content after the lists. Let me show you by adding a comment, a table, which means I'm now adding a table. Don't mind about this. Here is what we start. We start by writing the word table, then everything is just like it lists. Everything we are going to do should be within this word table, right? So since everything should be in this table, the next thing you need to do is to write a table head, right? That's T head. I said what? T head. Then in the T head we need to have the TH. You may not understand this one, but just copy as I'm doing. TH, I'm saying picture, which means in I love, but mutable mango is a picture. Maybe another th that I want, which means another table head item. I want to add after the picture. What else can I add? Name, cannot place. Let's also write something like comment, right? Let's save. As you can see now, I've added sorry, I've made an error, so that's what I was trying to correct. Table, T head, and in the T head, actually, that's where we do have all this one. That's where we have the TH. Let's save and refresh so that I can explain. Or let me just share my screen to the other side as well so that this one again can still share. As you can see, if I refresh here, we should be having something like this. Anyway, let me cancel the downloads. Murukuona so far panzi picture, panzi place, panzi comment. Let me maximize the screen. Picture, place, comment. You can see at 6 suitors we saw is also like, but they're still in the same line. Anyway, let me get back and make it more funnier. Let's just say H3 or an H4. The table about spooky is below, so that you guys can just see that this is a table that I've added. Anyway, I don't want it to be good. You see, the table about spooky is below. So here's the table. So what do you want to do is something that is funny. So here, these are the columns of our table, by the way. Anyway, excuse me, my WhatsApp is a little bit today. These are the table headers, the columns in which you are going to write some corresponding information. Then inside the table, we now want to exit the table head. Here we exit this one to table after the table head takupinda mubody yetable ndomata kunyora kuti chi tr, that's table row. Then inside the table row, that's where we write the table data. You understand later. Table data, in the first instance I want to write what? I want to add an image. Anyway, I had this picture. I can drag and drop it in here if I wish. If I don't, I just write the name because in the same folder I can write spooky.jpg. You can see .jpg, spook.jpg here. Alt you can ignore, but I can still write spooky. That's the number one. Let's refresh, save and refresh, and get back to browser code and refresh. You can see spooky is already in here, but we want to reduce this one as well so that it can fit. Anyway, no problem, we are going to work on it. Let's reduce the width. Let's say 100 px. Let's save and refresh as well. Anyway, let's share the screen so that you guys can see the changes they are occurring. I have reduced it to 100 px. You can see we have got spooky here. Then we want to write a place. You see here we've only written this entry ataita kubva panapa kusvika pano. The tr is what we are going to add. So every table data yatinenge tanyora like td ndo inouya panapa ichirekodwa across is the browser, ndo inorekodwa in this one. This is the table data around here. So the next thing, we want to add another table data. Allow me to add, we want to add place. Alright, we want to write td, then tonyora kuti chiko. So unoda everything you write in here, that's what comes per table pako. I just wanna say home, that was in Chipinge, by the way. Chipinge, that's where this picture was taken. Let's get back to the browser, save and refresh. You can see Chipinge is now here. You can see. What's next we can do? We can write again the third one. Why? Because, allow me to explain. Cute. Yeah, you can see, you can all agree that spooky is cute. Anyway, the table rule runofana kuita ma table data 3 kana rine ma table headers 3. What I'm saying, information that you add in here is table data per table row yega yega inofana kunge ichienderana nekuti waisawo futi ma t headers mangani. Let me save. Let's go to browser. Allow me to refresh. Let me explain. You see here, I've added a picture, I've added a place, I've added the comment. Why? Because this is table data number 1, table data number 2, this is table data number 3. Anyway, let's get back to the code editor. After this one, I want to make another table entry. I just want to add tr so that to come into the next line. The other things as well that I want. You can add information about a lot of things, but anyway, in Brongo Kopangwa, because I'm working on Spooky. Those guys who are working on corporate sites, you can add a lot of things about your sites, and that will be lovely. I can write spooky as well. 100 px. Let's save. This is not Chipinge, but it was a photo shoot. photo shoot, right? Or that was the photo studio where it was taken. This one we can write it as, let's comment with splendid, right? As you can see, let's save and let's refresh here. As we can see, at the end we now have a new what image here. Place in a comment asar na kuda image why because I made an error and a copy. That's sp.jpg. Allow me to save and let's try to refresh here and see. You see it's .jpg, it's a .jpg. You can see we now have a new thing here. We already have a new place, but in the new comment, which means table row number 1, table row number 1 de table row number 1 the e number 2. You can add more, you can even add non-pictures. Kana utongoti. Allow me to write another tr here so that you guys can see another tr. Then let me paste what I had, but I don't want to put anything table data in here. You can write what you name, Preston here. I can still write that there is the owner, then the other thing, I'm not cute, I'm gonna write consent. Let's save, let's go here, let's refresh. You can see good at the end, Preston owner consent, you see. But this one is not good. We want to make some changes here. What do we need to do? We add a border. Just here when we declare the table, but the table, we can say border and write maybe 2px. Let's try 2px and see. Let's save. Let's try to refresh and see what happens. Our things are now nicely wrapped up in a border actually. So you can see, let me remove other things so that you can see just these things. Let me comment everything maybe. Let me comment kutanga maybe pama unordered list ese kana kuto comment ama list. So that you can only see spoken the table. My mouse is misbehaving, sorry guys. Let me clear everything and just remain with the table, right? Backspace, let me save, let me come to browser, let me refresh. Everything should be gone. You see table near what I was explaining, this one here. As you can see, this one, it's each and every entry we make here is called a table and is a table row. As you can know, a ruler wherever it rules, there comes a line. So that's basically what you need to know about tables. I will explain. Actually, they're a complex topic. You couldn't detail word to word here. Things may be getting a little bit boring. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let's meet to practical room so that I can explain much better there. Anyway, stay